Alright, so you're checking out the Red Frenzy Pokemon Trading Card Black and White Starter Theme Deck featuring Fire Pokemon and Fighting Pokemon. And the main featured Pokemon in this deck is Emboar. It's the only one I'm going to flip over on the back here for you. Just shows you a list of the cards in the deck, some information about it, and just the basic information I told you in the preview for these theme decks. Alright, so I opened it up, and this is what it looks like when you take it out of the packaging. You just open this package right back here. It comes with some tokens, damage, counters, poison, and burn. This is a play map, and this is updates to the rules. That's what the deck box looks like. And that's the holographic Emboar and the red starter token. Alright, so we're taking a look at the holographic Emboar here. 150 HP and a special main power here. Does 150 damage, but you have to discard all your fire energy. But you can see you only need to use 2 to actually pull it off. And we have the red version of the starter Pokemon. So this is really cool. I will be doing more reviews of cards, but these are just strictly unboxing. Alright, so let's open this theme deck Red Frenzy up. Kind of a pain. There we go, starter Pokemon. Try to go a little bit slower so you can read the cards, see how they work. It's never bad to pause if you want to take a look at the cards a little bit slower. And when I'm done through this, I am going to separate it all so you can get an idea of how many energies of each color, what types of Pokemon, how many we have here, colorless, fire, you know, or the grounded Pokemon. The art on these cards are probably some of the cleanest cards I've ever seen. And that's why I just want to collect these cards, just because I like them. Playing the DS version of the game, you know, it's kind of nice to have a little booklet of all the Pokemon, have their cards, because you played the game for so many hours. It's kind of cool to have some kind of you know, collectible stuff with it. So this is the non-holographic Emboar. The herder, yep, I've used that guy quite a bit. Now, if you have seen all my other reviews, in the DS version I use Snivy as my starter Pokemon, so that is what I started off as. So fire has been giving me problems facing that, but you know, pretty far in the game now, so I have stuff to counter it. But yeah, so this is the extent of this deck. So I sorted through the deck, and we have 12 fire energy, 6 fight energy, and we have 2 timbers. Then here we have the 6 different trainer cards, and one of them is a supporter, the rest are items: energy retrieval, switch, revive, Professor Juniper, energy search, and Pokemon communication. Alright, so we're starting off with a color list with this short basic and stage 1 Pokemon, and then we have this stage 2 Pokemon, basic, stage 1, and stage 2, Lollipop, Herder, and Stoutland. So yeah, this is also a Pokemon that you use heavily, pretty much through most of the game. But now on to the fire Pokemon in this deck. We have 4 basic here and 1 stage 1. Now he really blows up to 120 HP, and as you can see there, he has a 70 damage with 1 fire, 2 colorless. Flip a coin. If heads, the attack does 20 more damage. If tails, this Pokemon does 20 damage to himself. Then the next Pokemon, we have Pansear and Simisear. Now, the thing with these are, you have these types of Pokemons in all 3 of the decks, but they go with the color. This one's a fire one, and then in the water deck, there's a blue one, and in the grass deck, there's a green one. So I like how they did that, and I like how they added that into this deck and into the Pokemon game. But I think they've done that pretty much through all Pokemon. No matter what it is, they kind of throw a couple in there that you can get throughout that are all the same colors, but they have different abilities. So that's pretty cool. On to the main Pokemon in this deck. So here we have the evolution chain of Ember, T-Pig, Pignite, and Ember. As you can see here, it evolves from a, relatively small average Pokemon into a pretty nice beat stick, and then into a mega gigantic 150 damage monster. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Red Frenzy themed deck from Pokemon Trading Cards Black and White set with the red token. If you want to check out the other themed decks, click on the links above. Alright guys, take it easy.